Attention, shh, for grown women only. Mark your calendars, lady. Sunday, March 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. That's Sunday, March 13th, 2 p.m. Eastern. The Secret Money in Your Womb, Part 4. We're going to be talking about the treasure trove embodiment. We as divine feminine women, we're able to magnetize resources for our lives and those that are within our magnetic field using our irresistible divine feminine essence. Y'all know I'm getting ready to drop the jewels, ladies. You don't want to miss it. And we're going to have a very yummy dress code. And for the brothers, for that lovely lady in your life, make sure she's there. Even though it's for women only, you can sponsor the lovely lady in your life. You'll thank me later. Go to onpurposewithvicky.com. That's onpurposewithvicky.com. The link is below. I can't wait to see you there.
So cornrows have been in our community for a very, very long time. They said, but many do not know the deep and rich history of the hairstyle that saved the lives of many. Moreover, they did not know of its role in the freedom struggles which have led to the liberties we now enjoy. So cornrows have been a facet of African beauty and life. They say in many African societies, braid patterns and hairstyles indicated a person's community, age, marital status, wealth, power, social position, and religion. They say in the Caribbean, the style may be referred to as cane rolls, they say, to represent slaves planting sugar cane and not corn. They say the style consists of braiding the hair very close to the scalp in underhand upward motion in order to create a single line of a raised row. And creating the cornrow. Now, depictions of women with cornrows have been found in the Stone Age paintings in the Tassili plateau of the Sahara and have been dated as far back as 3000 BC because, listen, we are the original people, okay? I mean, just bottom line. Anything that we're doing, like I said, is nothing new. Now, I said they also have Native American paintings as far back as 1,000 years showing cornrows as a hairstyle. They said this tradition of female styling cornrows has remained popular throughout Africa, particularly in the Horn of Africa and West Africa. Now, during the Atlantic slave trade, many slaves were forced to shave their hair to be more sanitary and to also move them away from their culture and identity. Boy, now let me stop right there. These people that enslaved us, just a little tidbit about their history. They didn't believe in taking baths, not at all. As I was doing more research into European history and even why they had all the different plagues in the European areas, a lot of it came from filth. Do you know some of them took baths maybe 2 or 3 times in their life? Because they actually felt at the time where if you just put down clean linen or if you just change your clothes and put on clean clothes, then you're clean. You didn't have to take baths. Some of them used to actually be afraid of baths. So you look at a lot of those old slave movies, you look at things like Roots and a few other ones, and you notice, go watch those movies again, how they always look dirty. Like, how you gonna sit up here and say black folks need to be more sanitary when actually black folks, the Moors, taught them how to bathe? Because some of them was afraid of water, thought water was going to do them something. And when the Moors had ran Europe for 800 years out of North Africa, they said, oh, no. Y'all need to bathe. They said, listen, we bathe in the morning and we bathe in the evening. This is what we do. Y'all need to do that. They said, because y'all stinking around here. The Moors didn't play that. You know how black folks are on a good day anyway. We don't want nobody to stink around us. Go take a freaking bath. Now, you got a few people like Kodak Black that talking about he ain't got to take a bath every day. But, you know, some of our people have been around these folks too long. And so they're taking on their habits. So continuing, they said, but not all enslaved Africans at that time would not keep their hair cut. They said many would braid their hair tightly in cornrows and to maintain a neat and tidy appearance. Enslaved Africans also used cornrows to transfer and create maps to leave plantations and the home of their captors. Say this act of using hair as a tool for resistance is said to have been evident across, not only here in North America, but also South America. It say it's more documented in Colombia. It say with Bencos Biojo, it say a king captured from Africa from the Portuguese who escaped slavery built San Basilio de Palenque. It say a village in northern Colombia around the 17th century. Biojo, it said, created his own language as well as intelligence network, and also came up with the idea to have women create maps and deliver messages through their cornrows. It said that since slaves were rarely given the privilege of writing material, or even if they did have it, such kind of messages or maps getting in the wrong hands could create a lot of trouble for the people in question. Cornrows, it said, were the perfect way to go about such things. It said no one would question or think that one could hide entire maps in their hairstyle. It said, so it was easy to circulate them without anyone finding out about it. Now, I say Afro-Colombia, Xiomara Esparilla Garcia further explained, it said that in the Afro-Colombian women braid messages of freedom in hairstyles, say in the time of slavery in Colombia, the hair braiding was used to relay messages, for example, to signal that they wanted to escape. Women would braid a hairstyle, and it had thick, tight braids. It said braided closely to the scalp, and it was tied to buns on the top. Saying another style had curved braids, said the tightly braided on the head, said the curved braids, to say would represent the roads they would use to escape. So in the braids, they would also kept gold and hid seeds, which in the long run helped them survive after they escaped. Now, say Garcia also said that there had been a resurgence of braided hairstyles in Colombia in recent years. It said, but in this reality is not only evident in Colombia, but also around the world. So, our people always will find a way, ladies and gentlemen, always will find a way. You can't hold down the black man, the black woman at all. Even when you try to hold us down, we figure it out. I always told y'all that we perform the best in adversity. This is the history of black people. Beyond which is sometimes we do worse when things are going good. So when the world is falling apart, look at during the pandemic. Black Americans created the more businesses than any other group in this country during the pandemic. With all the high gas prices and inflation and all the different things that go on, we're going to thrive in that too. We're going to thrive in it. And the reason why we're going to thrive in it, because we know how to thrive and make $1 out of 15 cents and do whatever we got to do. It's in us to survive like that. It's in us to be creative. See, when these people don't have their world, they fall apart. But we do very, very well. Now, that's how smart black folks are, is that you put whole maps in somebody's head where they can lead them to freedom. That is genius. These people that try to say you got a low IQ, them people can't figure out to do anything without the black man and the black woman. They ain't even build America. That's why I say I think it's so silly. Anytime I hear a black person even using the words IQ and my IQ is this, you listen to a group of people that need a test to tell them about their intelligence. Your level of intelligence will be evident in your life. Not what some dumb test created by some Mzungu says. Please don't get caught up with that. Well, you got a low IQ. Like, first of all, you can't even spell IQ, number one. Number two, I'm not you. So we can't compare ourselves to each other. I think totally different. My brain's totally different. And bottom line is, if you thinking that you better than me because of a test, then I already know I'm above you. I already know that. I just am. So why would I even conversate with you? You understand? So shout out to our ancestors, man. I mean, they always figure out a way, and you still figure out a way to do things to this day. And be proud of our hair. Be proud of our hairstyles. Because all these other people want to copy it anyway. The versatility of black hair. That's why these people are always so jealous of it. They want you to, straighten it, cover it up, do all kind of stupidity. They so jealous to see us with our hair and the many different styles that we can style it in. Like I say, I guess it sucks to be them. I mean, because I'm never jealous of nobody's hair. I can care less what other people do with their hair. But I'm a black man, and I just don't have that kind of jealousy like that toward other people. I love my hair on my head, and I like how it comes out on its own. But let me know in the comments what you think about our ancestors, like I said, just being geniuses that they were. And that's why, our ancestors built America and built the developing world, because it took geniuses to do that. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store.